There are over 8 billion people in the world. So how is it possible to feel alone? You would think that with so many people around us, loneliness would be almost impossible. Yet somehow, millions of us feel it every day. So what actually causes loneliness? At first, I thought it was simple. Isolation, not having people around you. But the more I thought about it, the less that made sense. Because you can be surrounded by people and still feel completely alone. You can have friends, people to talk to, people you see every day, and yet something can still feel missing. And I think I finally figured out what that something is. Connection. Not just having people around you, but having someone who actually understands you. Someone you can be completely yourself around. Someone who listens when you need to talk. Someone you trust. Someone you know will be there when things get difficult. But then I started wondering, is loneliness really something we should always try to escape? Don't get me wrong, having people you can rely on is one of the best things you can have. But maybe loneliness has another purpose. Maybe sometimes it's an invitation to look inward, to ask yourself questions you usually don't have time to ask. Who am I? What do I actually want? What do I believe in? Where am I going? Because when you're constantly surrounded by people, there's always noise, messages, plans, conversations, expectations, and sometimes that noise makes it difficult to hear your own thoughts. I've known loneliness for a long time. And honestly, most of the time, I hate it. But sometimes, I don't think it's such a bad thing. Because when I'm alone, I have something I rarely have when everything else is happening around me. Space. Space to think. Space to plan. Space to work on myself. No distractions, no expectations, just me. And the things I want to accomplish. And that's when loneliness can become useful. Not because being alone is the goal, it isn't. Humans need connection. But maybe loneliness doesn't have to be something you run from. Maybe you can use it. Use the silence to figure yourself out. Use the time to build yourself up. And when you finally find your people, you don't come to them because you're afraid of being alone. You come to them because you know who you are. Maybe loneliness isn't the end of the road. Maybe, sometimes, it's where you figure out which direction to take.